Should you take your vitamin D supplement with food? I'm going to answer that. And some people are really confused and might be surprised on what I have to say. I am a Robin-Nutritionist, and I help you, the woman over 40, thrive in your body with food and nutrition, and also use food and nutrition to mitigate hormonal mayhem. All right, let me answer the question. Should you take your vitamin D with food? And I'm also going to talk about other supplements that need to be taken with food or not. When it comes to vitamin D, if it is a vitamin D3 with K2, then yes, you want to take it with food, specifically with a fat source. So fat could be avocado oil or an avocado or peanut butter or nuts. If you're taking D3 with K2, yes, take it with food. However, if you are taking the vitamin D soft gels, they are usually made with a carrier oil. So they're usually made with a fat source. So why would you take the soft gel as opposed to the D3K2? So here's that answer. If you are a woman over 40, I absolutely recommend taking D3 with K2 because the K helps to get the calcium that is in your bloodstream into your bones away from your heart. And we need strengthening of our bones. So K2 is really useful to help the vitamin D behave better. However, and don't recommend the K2, I recommend that you talk with your provider about this. If you're on dialysis or taking a blood thinner, then you want to consult with your doctor about the K2. But otherwise, K2 is super, super useful for the D3. So that's really what I recommend, vitamin D3 with K2. However, if you're just taking the vitamin D soft gels by themselves and you didn't know about K2 before, then you don't need food because it has a carrier oil. But I still recommend you take it with K2. And I'm also going to answer the question about magnesium. Because magnesium, vitamin D and magnesium are two of the top supplements for us as women in perimenopause and menopause and post. And with magnesium, hear me when I say this, magnesium can be taken on an empty stomach. But if you take magnesium, because magnesium has a laxative effect in some, and if you're taking magnesium and it loosens your stool, then you want to take your magnesium with food. So I take my magnesium at night before I go to bed and I'm fine. I had to start slowly, but my body is fine. But again, for you, if you notice loose stool and you want to take your magnesium with food. So your D by itself without K, you don't need food. If you're D3 with K, you need food. Magnesium, you need food if it is affecting your bowels. And then the last supplement that I want to mention would be omegas, like fish oil. I take a plant-based one. If you're taking an omega, taking it with food will help it absorb. So those are the supplements that you need to know as far as your vitamins, or the omegas is an essential fatty acid, taking it with food. I took some notes. What you can take without food is your B vitamins. Your B vitamins don't need food. Vitamin C doesn't need food when you take those, but the other ones, yes. And then there's some minerals with calcium. So I do not recommend calcium supplements at all, but if you do take calcium supplements, then you need to take it with food. And I did do a video on calcium supplements and why I don't recommend those. All right. So what I'd love for you to do is to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out in the YouTube streets. If you absolutely have a question, reach out. And if you really want to go deeper with your nutrition and you need some support to figure out how to lose weight, how to get your blood sugar, blood pressure down, cholesterol down, and just how to thrive in your body, reach out. I'd love to support you. All right. Eat well, think well, and be well. This is Robin, nutritionist from Necessary Nutrition. And until we meet again, take care.